All right, who's here? This is my first time doing YouTube Live, so I'm kind of an old man with this, so bear with me if I'm confused. All right, we got Josh in here. How's it going, man? Over the top rope. Are you in here too? It's been so long since I've been on this channel. I was watching some of my old videos the other day, and it just like made me a little nostalgic. Too bad the product kept on being too shit for me to want to keep on watching it, but yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah, I have no fucking clue what is going on in the world of WWE. I've watched WrestleMania. I think not every year, but I've watched a few WrestleManias. There's my cat Buffy. I've watched a few WrestleManias. I believe I watched the most recent one. If that, I think was that the one where Stone Cold came back. I think it was that one. Let me look it up. WrestleMania. I don't even know what one we're up to. 38. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns again. I do not remember that. Yeah, this was the one that Austin fought Kevin Owens. I watched some of the WrestleMania this year. Then I thought the Austin Kevin Owens match was fine. You know, dude's like 60 years old, so you know how much you expect. But I believe also Vince McMahon came out later the day after, since they do the WrestleManias 2 days now, and he took probably the worst fucking stunner I've ever seen in my life. That was the only thing I remember from this past WrestleMania. I only watched all the WrestleManias. I stopped watching it in 2017. Yeah, I have the WrestleMania DVDs too. It was, I think, I forgot what WrestleMania goes up to. It might go up to 25 or something like that. Yeah, I remember when I did my I forgot what was it, WrestleMania 30, where I was doing all my reviews of the WrestleManias. I did all of them. But yeah, I got the whole DVD set with all those WrestleManias, and it was definitely an experience. Some good, bad, and ugly stuff there. But yeah, 30 was the one in New York, or was that 31? Man, it's been so fucking long. I think 29 was the one in New York. That's the one I went to. Yeah, that WrestleMania was fucking garbage. 30, I think, was the one that Daniel Bryan won. That was the only thing I remember from it. I get comments still to this day on video sometimes, or somebody messages me on Facebook and is like, "Yeah, I miss your stuff," you know. And some people will keep me updated on what's going on. But you did them WrestleMania. I used to watch your old stuff from time. Yeah, it was after 20. All right, yeah, it was after 29. Yeah, I remember going through all those. Yeah, like fucking, it was fine when they were 2 hour shows back in the fucking day, but then they started doing 3 hours, and then when they started doing the 4 hour shows, it was like Jesus fucking Christ, like get me the fuck out of here. Um, yeah, it's just like, what did you think of Stone Cold Wrestling? Yeah, I talked about it a little bit. It was fine for what it was. I think it happened a little too late. 30 was the last best WrestleMania, in my opinion. Yeah, 30 was pretty good. The Daniel Bryan, Batista, and Daniel Bryan, Triple H. It was that one, right? That was the one where Undertaker lost, I believe, to Lesnar. But yeah, the Austin fighting was, you know, it was what it was. It was nice to see Austin. It was kind of like a gimmicky match because dude's fucking 60 years old. I mean, they fucked up by not having him come back when CM Punk was doing his thing. That was the time to bring Austin back. He was like 50 rather than 60 years old, and And then you bring him back for Kevin Owens. Who the fuck cares about fatty Kevin Owens, you know? But it was fine. I mean, the best part of it was McMahon taking the stunner. Like I said, the next night that made for fucking comedy gold. What else happened? I can't tell you one other thing that happened at that WrestleMania though. That is the only thing I remember. I don't even remember. Was Edge there? Shit, I don't even fucking know. I'm gonna look up the card right now. What was it? 38. WrestleMania 38. We had. Okay, it's a little coming to me now. Where's the results? All right, here we go. We had the Usos defeating Shinsuke and Rick Boogs, or the fuck that is. Don't remember that. Drew McIntyre defeated Happy Corbin, and I skipped that because that looked retarded. The Miz and Logan Paul. Oh, I remember that one. Logan Paul did okay for a celebrity guy. He did all right fighting. Bianca Belair defeated Becky Lynch. I don't even remember if I watched that one. Cody Rhodes defeated Seth freaking Rollins. Why the fuck is that his middle name? Oh, right. That was Cody Rhodes coming back from AEW. I don't remember the match. It was probably okay. Charlotte Flair defeated Ronda Rousey. Don't remember that. Stone Cold defeated Kevin Owens. Then night 2, we got RK Bro. That sounds horrible. Defeated the Street Profits and Alpha Academy. Don't know any of those guys. Bobby Lashley defeated Omos. Damn, I don't remember. This WrestleMania sounds garbage, honestly. Johnny Knoxville. I remember the Jackass match. Johnny Knoxville defeated Sami Zayn. That was, gimmicky. It was fine. It was fine for what it was. Had some laughs. Sasha Banks. Who cares? Edge defeated AJ Styles. I don't remember that at all. Huh. Sheamus and I don't care. Pat McAfee. That's the one where Vince McMahon came out after the match. I thought Pat McAfee did pretty good. Apparently, he's a football player. Then McMahon defeated Pat McAfee. That was sad. Dude is like 80 fucking years old and he can barely move. It's fucking crazy. Roman Reigns defeated Brock Lesnar. Who gives a shit? Yeah, it sounds like a shit WrestleMania. 31 was Undertaker's return, which he looked like his WrestleMania 20 dead man. Yeah, 31. That was who did he fight? Who did he fight at 31? 30 was where he lost, right? 30 was where he lost to Brock Lesnar, because I remember being the same WrestleMania that Daniel Bryan won. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's see, 31. A lot of nobodies, especially at these. Yeah, I stopped my reviews at the perfect fucking time. Honestly, the thing is, like, I had a lot of fun with the channel. I really did. And I tried to express that in my reviews. I tried to always give it some variety, always do something, something that was fun, because the product stopped being fun. And it got to a certain point where it felt like a job more than a hobby of doing these reviews, because it was so bad. When it comes to YouTube, I get very ADHD. Like, I have to be very, like, passionate about it, or else it starts to feel like work. And those last fucking Raws, like, Jesus Christ, I'm like, what am I doing with my life watching this absolute garbage? And I mean, up until that point, I always had fun making my videos. That was always the fun part. But watching 3 hours of Raw and then 3-hour pay-per-views, thankfully I didn't watch SmackDown or NXT, but it was literally like draining, like physically fucking draining. Bray Wyatt, he was, yeah, all right, yeah, now I remember that. Yeah, the Bray Wyatt match. I remember that match not being that good. I remember it being pretty slow. What else? Sting was there. Did I watch this WrestleMania? I don't remember watching Sting. What did Sting do? Oh, that's the one with NWO DX. I don't think I watched that one. Huh. Anyway, are you watching any wrestling channel? I every now and then I will watch, like, what's the Over the Top Rope? Your Name Reminds. What is the other guy? Is it Off the Rope? OTRS. What the fuck is the name of the channel? OTRS, like Off the Rope Show, something like that. Yes, every now and then, if he does like a pay-per-view review and I'm super fucking bored, I'll watch it. The Brad Rules, every now and then he still pops up on my recommended, and if he has like a game that I played or like a movie that I watched, I'll watch his stuff. Or so every now and then a wrestling review. I'm not like, the only wrestling that I know is from other people. I don't watch the product except unless it's WrestleMania and I'm bored. But going back to when I stopped my reviews, it just got so monotonous, and it was obvious it was never going to get better. Everybody's like, oh, there was always eras. There's the golden age, then there's a shit period, then there's another golden age and a shit period. And it's like, man, it's been a shit period for fucking 25 fucking years. Where the fuck is this golden age that everybody's talking about? So yeah, just a bunch of nobodies, a bunch of jobbers, a bunch of garbage matches, lame segments, stupid celebrity guests. Yeah, Brad Rule still does videos. He definitely, yeah. I'm still subscribed to him on my other YouTube channel. I have my own personal YouTube channel where I don't really do anything. I had one. I think it's Voice of Movies. I was doing movie reviews. The thing with YouTube is like, I don't know, doing videos for me. Like I get super into. I'm like, all right, I want to do this, and then doing videos becomes like a chore. I'm like, oh man, I wish I had these live streams back in the day, because live streams is like you can just do whatever the fuck you want. There's really no order to it. You just talk. I like that. Whereas the videos, even I had, like I said, another channel. It's called Voice of Movies. I believe that's the YouTube I use now. But I was doing movie reviews, and then I just got bored. I mean, not that I get bored of movies. I watch movies all the time, but I just get bored making videos and I get ADD with it. But these live streams, I'd like to actually try to stick around with, maybe, because like it's cool talking to people. I don't feel like I have to, schedule anything, or like I have to, really think super hard of how I'm going to structure something. It's just a fucking live stream. Where we got? What was your favorite Raw review to talk about? My favorite one, the one I remember most, was the one where it was so fucking boring that I was laying down for my Raw review. That was probably the one I remember most from my channel. Is the one where they gave such little effort to the product that I decided to give so little effort to the review, and I just laid down in my bed and did my review. I remember that. The Voice of Reason is back. Thank you, man. It's been a weird ass year. Stone Cold came back for one match, and Vince McMahon retired. Yeah, I heard he retired. Who's in charge? Is it Triple H? Stephanie? And, oh yeah, the Magical Wednesday channel. Yeah, man, I have so many goddamn YouTube channels. I'm telling you, it's like, I wish I had the like patience or like the concentration or dedication to keep with the YouTube channel, but yeah, I don't know, it gets to feel like work after a while for me. That's why. But this live stream thing is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Triple H is in charge, at least. It's not John Cena. Yeah. I saw John Cena in the Suicide Squad. When did that came out last year? I liked the Suicide Squad. I thought that was good. I watched the first episode of the Peacemaker series, and I didn't think it was as good as the movie. I thought it was a little too, I don't know. It seemed like they were going a little social justice warrior with the show. Man bad, woman great type of thing. And then, oh yeah, and then my cat is like really annoying. The Rock had Black Adam that came out and that bombed. Nobody watched that shit. He destroyed the DC universe. Henry Cavill is out as Superman. Been a crazy year. It's been a wild year. Next year will be even crazier. What do we got next year? Where's WrestleMania gonna be next year? Probably LA. It's always in LA. Let's see, WrestleMania 31. WrestleMania 39. What the fuck am I talking about? Yep. How did I know? California. Um, yep, we got that. How about the new fucking Indiana Jones movie? 85-year-old man going on adventures. Have I seen the new Transformers film trailer? Actually, interesting fact, I've never watched a Transformers movie. So it'd be kind of weird to just watch the trailer. You know what? We'll do a live trailer reaction right now. I'll react to the trailer right now. I'll see if it looks good. This will be a trailer reaction from somebody who's never watched a Transformers movie. Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. 2 minutes. All right, so this will be a fast one. Let's see how this goes. All right. Our world has transformed. If I could, I would put the trailer in the corner, but obviously this is not planned out or anything. All right. You got some like King Kong looking Transformer. That's pretty cool.
I'm not the one to fear, Brian.
Why is King Kong in
There's
this?
darkness coming.
Is with Shia LaBeouf in this? Mark Wahlberg? What? Oh, wasn't John Cena in one of these movies? All right. Car. What? Car turned into like 6 other cars. There's like fucking Animal Trend. What the fuck? Is Michael Bay doing this?
From both your past and future. You've never faced anything like this. Let them come.
Okay. This looks like what was that movie? Pacific Rim. And then that looks like Avengers Endgame at the end. I mean, it looks like a Transformers. All right. Well, I watched it. I mean, if you like Transformers, I'm sure you'll like it, but it doesn't do anything for me. I mean, the King Kong Transformer is pretty cool, but it doesn't look like it has much plot going on. Have you guys seen the Indiana Jones trailer? Does anybody care about an old man? What else we had? We had the Guardians 3. Guardians 3 is probably my most anticipated movie as of now. I don't know. I'm not sure what else is coming out next year. Guardians 3 looks good. Batista's great in that role. He really is. I watched the Guardians holiday special on Disney Plus, the most useless fucking streaming service ever because it sucks. But yeah, Batista was fucking hilarious in the Guardians special. It was really good. We also got a movie called Cocaine Bear. If you guys haven't heard it. Cocaine Bear is coming out, I believe, in February. You guys should go check it out. It's about a bear that stumbles upon a loot of cocaine, and he gets high on cocaine and he just kills everybody. It looks pretty awesome. Have I seen the Marine 12 yet? No, I haven't seen Marine 1 yet. Maybe I'll do a marathon if I ever want to kill myself. I haven't, no, but I have all the Star Wars films on DVD. Says I have. Oh man, watch the Star Wars movies, man. I mean, it kind of sucks to be a Star Wars fan. Star Wars is just shit now. But I mean, those original 3 movies, man, they're great. The prequels, you know, they have some elements which are cool, but for the most part. And then the Disney sequels, Jesus fucking Christ. If I might rather watch a Raw episode than watch one of the Disney Star Wars movies. Actually, that's how fucking bad it is. You guys, who's seen any good movies this year? Oh yeah, I love Stallone. I have an Amazon Fire Stick, and I get when it's idle, it shows a bunch of ads, and Tulsa King is on there. I was like, oh, cool, Stallone playing a gangster. I want to. I'll check. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. What do you get? What's the ratings on this? 8.4 out of 10. Damn, it's pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna check this out. It sounds pretty good. Paramount Plus. I don't have Paramount Plus, but thankfully I have a hacked Fire Stick, so I don't need to pay for any of that shit. Yeah, so I saw Scream 5. You know, I was really liking Scream 5 up until like the middle when it was obvious that it was that little tiny fucking chick that was the killer. And it made absolutely no fucking sense how she murdered Officer Dewey when he's like 6 feet and she's like 4'11", but then the ghost face was the same height as him. How the fuck did that make sense? Was she on the shoulders of another kid in the Ghostface costume or something? I thought that was so fucking stupid. I was enjoying it up until like that point when it was obviously going to be her, and yeah, it wasn't the worst. I thought it was going to be a lot worse, so I will say that. I did watch the Scream 6 teaser trailer where they're in New York, in my hometown. I dare Ghostface to show up in New York. Ghostface is gonna get on the train and he's gonna end up in fucking Harlem and get fucking beaten with bats and rocks and bricks and shot to death by a gang. There better be scenes where fucking he ends up in the fucking ghettos of New York and they just beat the shit out of him or her, whoever Ghostface is this time, or they, them. It's a different world than when I quit YouTube. All right, I gotta include everybody. But yeah, the Batman was good. I have to watch it again. It was a little slow, but yeah, I have to watch it again. I've been meaning to watch it again. I think I was expecting a different movie when I watched it the first time. A cult of, I will say this about the Scream franchise. At least at least they do something different. It's not Michael Myers coming back again to fucking kill. Oh my god. Speaking of Michael Myers, that last Halloween movie that just came out was fucking ass. Jesus Christ, what a garbage fucking piece of shit. But yeah, at least it's not that. At least they always do something different. And the girl Jenna Ortega, the little sister from Scream 5. I first saw her in that. I was like, she's actually pretty good. I like her. And now she's on Wednesday, and everybody acts like they knew her before me. What the fuck is that about? I love pork mashallah. Good for you, man. You guys watch the Wednesday show? Anybody here? You guys too manly to watch a show about Wednesday Addams or something? I thought the Wednesday show was, I like Jenna Ortega. If you guys haven't seen X either, that's a good one. X and then the prequel Pearl. Pearl was fucking awesome. But Jenna Ortega was really good in those movies, and I was like, she would look like she'd be a really good Wednesday Addams from the trailers, but the show didn't do it for me. But hey, everybody else loves it. I might be in a boat on that one. Yeah, Mia Goth is. Oh my god, that scene where she's doing the monologue in Pearl, where she's talking about her husband and how she murdered her parents. Jesus fucking Christ! It's like 7 minutes of her just monologuing. Camera doesn't move. Give that lady a goddamn Oscar. Too bad the Oscars are ruled by a bunch of fucking 80-year-old men who don't watch horror movies, so they think it's beneath them or some shit. I guess they're too busy banging their secretaries or something to watch a horror movie. I didn't see the last James Bond, Josh. I heard I don't want to say the spoiler, but I heard something happens to him. Oh yeah, the scene where she's smiling through the credits, dude. It just went on and on and on, and it just made you so uncomfortable, and that was the whole point. God damn, that was such a good movie, man. Pearl was fucking awesome. I liked X already. I was like, that's a pretty good slasher movie, but Pearl for me was just like a whole other level. I think it was because it was so different. It wasn't like a slasher movie. It was like Wizard of Oz on crack or some shit. It was like an old black and white movie like Psycho or something, but just like done done so like cool and unique. Yeah, it was like Wizard of Oz if it had a fucking serial killer in it. It was great, man. And I'm excited for the third one, Maxine, too. I don't know what they're gonna do with it, but are you planning to do more videos in the future? I mean, maybe I'll do some movie reviews again. If anything, definitely live streams. I like talking to you guys. I like the the no worries presentations of live streams. I don't have to like structure a video or really like plan around the video or be like, yeah, I'm gonna come up with this idea. I just shoot the shit, just hang out. I like hanging out. It's good to talk to you guys, man. Thanks again. I said it before, but um, I still get support for the channel, man, and it's great to see. I'm glad that people still watch the videos, even though they're fucking 10 years dated by 10 fucking years at this point. It's crazy how fucking fast it's been 10 years. It is so nuts. But yeah, I still get comments on those videos and people like, hey, I watched this old video or this old review, and I'm like, man, I'm glad. I'm really glad that it entertained you guys. That's awesome, man. But yeah, I should definitely get on this live stream stuff. It's pretty fun. What else? What other movies we got this year? Was James Bond was last year, I believe. Top Gun Maverick was really good too. Top Gun Maverick was really good. I'm not a big fan of the first Top Gun, kind of a cheesy 80s movie, but Tom Cruise was fucking awesome in Top Gun Maverick, and I'm very much looking forward to the last two Mission Impossibles, even though dude's like 60 years old, but he's still fucking doing it. And again, that Indiana Jones movie, I'm so like, it's nice to hear the music, but Jesus Christ, it's so fucking weird watching great grandpa Indiana Jones leave the nursing home and go on this globe-trotting adventure. Oh, Joker was amazing. I love Joker. That was right before the pandemic. I remember I watched Joker in California at the Chinese theater. It was fucking great. Excited for Joker 2. Everybody's like shitting on it because Lady Gaga's in it. But hey, man, I think she's gonna surprise everybody. I think she sounds like she'd make a really good Harley Quinn, and it being kind of a musical, it really might work. Where it's like these crazy, demented musical songs in their head. It might give me like Pearl vibes, where it's like going like updating like these old Hollywood movies, but with a psychotic twist on them. I'm very excited for it. I'm very excited for it. Joaquin Phoenix. Jesus Christ, if anybody could follow up Heath Ledger, it's Joaquin Phoenix. That was amazing. Yeah, yeah, man. But the DC just got destroyed yesterday. Henry Cavill's out as Superman. James Gunn's taking control. There's gonna be a new Superman movie that has nothing to. Everybody's done. Black Adam fucking bombed, which was great. I like The Rock, but Jesus Christ, is that man an egomaniac? The way he was talking, like Black Adam was gonna be the fucking best thing since sliced bread. Like it was God's gift to man, and it fucking bombed. I'm getting tired of The Rock in Hollywood. I'll tell you, man. Dude's gotta slow down. It's too much. Wonder Woman 3 got canceled. I didn't watch Wonder Woman 2. I heard it was shit. Yeah, it's gonna be weird. I've also stopped with Marvel. Marvel's been fucking garbage recently too. Everything just turned into garbage. I mean, I think wrestling was a sign of things to come with everything. Wrestling was like, all right, I'm gonna be the first thing to turn to garbage, and then everything else will follow me. How about video games? You guys play video games? I haven't never watched DC, but I watched the first Spider-Man film on videotape. You're talking about the Tobey Maguire one? Hey, Tobey Maguire is Spider-Man. All right, he'll always be Spider-Man no matter who else plays him. What games you guys play? I don't game as much as I used to, but yeah, Spider-Man No Way Home was fucking incredible. All right. I could understand if you didn't love those Tobey Maguire movies, if you didn't grow up with them, then you're like, oh, this is corny, this is over the top, this makes no sense, whatever. But for somebody who grew up with those Tobey Maguire movies, No Way Home was fucking amazing, man. It might rival my Avengers Endgame theater experience. The crowd went absolutely fucking nuts for every character that showed up. And when Toby showed up, Jesus Christ, like the fucking roof could have came off that movie theater. I've been playing God of War Ragnarok. I heard it's really good. I haven't played it yet. These games are too fucking expensive for me now. $70. Jesus Christ. I love old video games too, Josh. Those are my niche. I love that shit. I will be like, yo, there's this new video game I want to play, but you know what? I'll just put in one of these old video games I've played a million times instead. I'm like, it's like that meme where the guy's walking with holding hands with his girlfriend. He's checking out the other girl. Like, ooh, that's me with old video games. Draven, like I said, I love fucking Tobey Maguire. He's amazing. Made that movie like so great for me. But yes, I never cared about the Amazing Spider-Man movies. But Andrew Garfield stole the fucking show in No Way Home. When he caught Zendaya J, fucking amazing. I teared up. I'm gonna be a man and admit it. Real alpha males will admit when they tear up. So I teared up with the music and everything. I forgot. I actually bought fucking WWE wherever the fuck 22. Is that what they're up to? 22. I bought WWE 22 like 2 weeks ago because it was on for $15 for Black Friday sale. I have a PlayStation 5 because I'm fucking a rich man. No, I'm not. But I have a PlayStation 5 anyway. But yeah, I bought it. I haven't played it yet though. I played a little. They had a game trial like a few months ago. I played a little bit of it. It seemed pretty fun. But yeah, before this one, I think the last one I played was the one that Stone Cold was on. I mean, I'm sure he's on every fucking year's cover, but I think it was like 13 or something. I'm gonna look at. Oh yeah, the one with CM Punk, and didn't they have like a Stone Cold one also? Did they have a Stone Cold version? Yep. 13 was the last one I played. 10 fucking years. Yep. It's so crazy how fucking 10 years flies by. 2013. Yeah, I figured like Stone Cold has a million fucking times he's on the cover, but I was talking about 13 where there was like the deluxe edition had the Austin 316. It was the collector's edition. I just Googled it. Had Stone Cold on the cover. And I believe that's the one where you could play his like career or some shit. Let me see what 16 looked like. I'm pretty sure I didn't play 16. Nope. Yeah, I didn't play 16. 13 was the last one. Man, I miss the old fucking the Attitude Era story modes. That's what I'm thinking of. Yes, because I remember doing the Hell in a Cell and all that, Mankind and all that shit. Yep. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I think this year is like Rey Mysterio's career or something. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out when I get to it. I'm very slow getting to video games. But I have missed SmackDown versus Raw. That was the best, man. When it went to this 2K bullshit, kind of fell off. SmackDown versus Raw was fucking awesome. And if we really want to take it back, Here Comes the Pain doesn't get better than that. I also have to play Elden Ring Game of the Year. Haven't played that one yet. I did get Lego Star Wars. I haven't started it yet, but I got it. What have I been playing? What did I play recently? I played the cat game, Stray, because I'm a cat guy. It's pretty fucking sad. Sad game. Look, the cat falls and loses his family. Big Call of Duty fan. Yeah, I never got into Call of Duty. I'm not big into shooters. I do love Star Wars Battlefront though. I miss THQ. 2K sucks. Yeah, 2K sucks dick. Fuck 2K. I mean, you could just tell they just re fucking cycled the same game as last year. Yeah, I played Stray. That was a good game. What else? What other games came out this year? Isn't THQ making the AEW game? I don't know, maybe. I haven't watched an episode of AEW. I heard that CM Punk fucked his career up. It's pretty funny. He takes all his time to come back and then he fucks his career up. I had people when AEW came out tell me like, "Oh, you should check out AEW. Check out AEW," and I hear other people saying that it's just as garbage as WWE. THQ went out in 2012. That was when. Okay. What other games came out this year? The 2022 video games. There's a new Pokemon. I got that. I'm getting that from my girlfriend for Christmas. Oh, the new Star Wars game that's coming out in March looks fucking great. Jedi Survivor. What else came out? Oh, I also got the Evil Dead game. It's pretty much like the Friday the 13th game. I haven't played it yet though. Yeah, God of War Ragnarok I heard is really good. They're making a God of War series, if you guys heard. I believe they announced yesterday. They're making a God of War live action series for Amazon. Honestly, I never was into sci-fi stuff when I was younger. I don't know why, but I would love to though. Star Wars. I'm not. I haven't seen anything of Star Trek, but I would definitely recommend Star Wars, or old movies, like I said before. My favorite Pokemon video game. I mean, if the that's a good question. The first one I had was Yellow. I believe it was the like the special edition of the Red and Blue. So that'll always hold that near and dear to my heart. But I really did like Sword and Shield, the one that came out a couple 3 years ago or whatever. Sword and Shield was actually really good. I haven't played all the Pokemon generations. I also loved Pokemon Stadium back in the day. That was the shit. But I did hear the new Pokemon game had some fucking problems. It sounds like they had a really cool idea where it's like open world and shit, but people are saying that it's open world, but it's not really open world. Like you kind of have to go certain routes. But Pokemon Platinum. Let me see what that one looked like. I'm not as big of a Pokemon guy as I was when I was a kid, but my girlfriend always plays them. I always get them for her, and I would just watch her play. Oh, that was the DS. I didn't have the DS. Platinum. What generation was that? Was that Diamond Pearl and then Platinum was the special? Didn't they? What was the one they remade? Didn't they remake Diamond? They remade Diamond like this year or something. Yeah, Brilliant Diamond. Oh my god! So I got my girlfriend Pokemon Diamond, the Switch remake, and dude, it's like when you play one Pokemon game, you fucking played them all. But it was like going back to one of the old Pokemon games. It was so boring. Like Sword and Shield was cool because you could see the Pokemon that you're gonna interact with in the world, so you don't have to like worry about finding fucking 50 Magikarp in a row and wanting to kill yourself. But Jesus Christ, I don't think we even finished Diamond. We were so like it was so boring. But I'm sure when playing on the DS was super fucking fun back in the day, you know. I picked up the Final Fantasy VII remake. I never got into Final Fantasy. My brother loves that shit though. Oh my god, the Resident Evil fucking 4 remake coming out. I'm so fucking excited. Resident Evil is that's my franchise. That's my franchise of games is Resident Evil, and as Josh said, Mario's my fucking franchise. What do we think of the Super Mario Bros. Movie? We liking that? We liking Chris Pratt's garbage ass fucking Mario voice? Jesus Christ. But yeah, Resident Evil 4 remake, I cannot fucking wait. Resident Evil Village was fucking awesome. They just released the DLC for it this Halloween. I played through that. It was great. Made me cry at the end. It was awesome, man. Mario, yeah, I love Mario. I got the that thing that I think it was 2020 when it came out. It was like 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy for the Switch. Why the fuck did they release Galaxy 2? I don't know. But yeah. We need a fucking new Mario game already, man. Odyssey was how long ago? 17? When did Super Mario Odyssey come out? We're getting fucking Breath of the Wild 2. Why can't we get another fucking Mario game? We get like 10 Splatoons within a span of 5 years. Super Mario Odyssey, when did you come out? 2017. Jesus Christ, they haven't even announced the new one, man. I swear, Nintendo is weird as fuck. Like, their business model makes no sense to me. Also, a Donkey Kong game. Why are we not... When was the last Donkey Kong game? Because Tropical Freeze was the last one. They remastered it for the Switch. But when did it actually come out on the Wii U? 2014. God damn. That's almost as old as my fucking abandoned YouTube channel. Are they going to have a 10th anniversary? Make a new Donkey Kong game? I like how it looks, but I'm tired of Chris Pratt and everything. That's exactly my sentiment. Dude, like the animation, top fucking notch. Looks better than goddamn fucking Disney movies nowadays. Disney movies look garbage, but the animation for Super Mario Bros. The movie looks absolutely incredible. And it just sucks that all those people worked their ass off animating it just for Chris Pratt to not even give two fucks. Not even put in an effort into doing a fucking Mario voice. It's a shame, man. And it's not just that. I mean, Jack Black, it sounds awesome as Bowser, too. But my problem with the trailer is they make Mario look like a fucking buffoon. He's like stumbling and bumbling. He doesn't know how to do anything. Peach has to like save his ass. And like, this is going to be one of those fucking SJW movies where the guy's a fucking idiot and Princess Peach is a strong, independent woman and has to save him all the time. And he's the one that fucking bakes her cake in the end and she kisses him on the cheek. She's like, oh, thank you, little cuck simp boy Mario, for baking me this cake. That's all you're good for. Your thoughts on the first live-action Super Mario Bros. Movie? One of those so bad, maybe it's good movies. Yoshi looks fucking atrocious. Yoshi looks like a nightmare. Bowser looks like a nightmare. Garbage movie, but it's you know, it's one of those you can put on and laugh at. Draven, Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong. I did hear that. Hopefully he doesn't talk because I don't like Seth Rogen's voice. Hopefully he just does gorilla sounds. Christopher Morris, even they rushed through the Mario spin-off games, Party, Sports Games. Kart 8 was good though. Oh yeah, Mario Kart 8 was great. I still have to get the DLC. When they did Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Switch, I played that shit like non-goddamn stop. I have to get the DLC with all the other tracks. Party, I got Mario. What was they released as like Mario Party Superstars or something? Oh, Super Mario Party. What a garbage fucking game. Give you like 3 boards. It was stupid. And then they did Mario Party All Stars or some shit. The most recent one where they just rehashed the old Mario Party Superstars. They just rehashed all the old boards. That's my thing with Nintendo is I'm talking about. They are so goddamn fucking lazy. You really can't make a new game, bro. Like, is it that fucking hard? Or like with the re-release of the 64 and Sunshine, you really couldn't just remake the game, man. Like the way Resident Evil remade it and Final Fantasy VII remade the game, where it's with a new engine and everything. How amazing Sunshine and 64 would look with updated graphics. But no, they just give you the same fucking game from 2000 and make you pay $70 for it. Luigi's Mansion is great. I played the first one on the GameCube. Great game. I didn't play the one on the 3DS, but the one on the Switch was super fun too. I love Luigi's Mansion. I love the theme song. Such a great fucking theme song. Yeah, the the Mario movie looks like it's gonna look nice, but it's gonna have problem when it comes to the Mario character and the voice of Mario. Everybody else looks like they're fine though. They are opening the Super Mario World in Universal Hollywood in February, so I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna go to LA probably in October. I always go away. I take my vacations for Halloween because that's my favorite holiday. And I like to do all things spooky. But yeah, in October next year, I'm going to check out that Super Mario World. I've been waiting for them to open it here. It looks amazing. Oh, Josh, you're from the UK. Cool, man. I'm watching from the UK, and it's 2:17 p.m., and I have work at 6 p.m. on Friday. Well, man, thanks for stopping in, man. You know, I don't know how much longer I'm going to go, but you know, it's fun talking. Even if there was one other person here, I'd be talking. But I'm glad to have a couple people here, and maybe if I do these live streams a little, you know, more frequently, we'll get some more people and stuff. But it's fun talking all fun things, all pop culture nerdy bullshit with you guys. Get away from the fucking real life, this garbage real life world that we're living in. All right, man. Yeah, I'll probably stay on for another 15, 30 minutes or something. You watch Doctor Who? Since you're from the UK? Is that your show? Big fan of Doctor Who. How you liking it now? I've never watched. I've been wanting to watch Doctor Who, but there's just like 60 fucking years of it. You like the girl, the blonde girl? I see everybody hating on her, saying it's all like SJW shit. Oh, woke. That's what they say. That's the word I was trying to think of. Woke. It's gone woke, man. I'm starting from the 1960s to now. I started watching it in 2005. Oh yeah, see that's the thing is like, do I start from the 60s or do I start from the new, like the rebooted ones starting 2005? I hear David Tennant. That's the best one though. That's the best iteration of Doctor Who. Oh, any now that I'm thinking of TV, any Game of Thrones fans here? Anybody watch House of the Dragon? That was a show that came out this year. House of the Dragon. I'll tell you, Game of Thrones fucking sucked at the end there. All right, but House of Dragon was pretty good. House of Dragon is pretty good. I definitely recommend it. Dude, Draven, I had no expectation for this shit. Game of Thrones, Season 7, Season 8, absolute fucking abomination. Crime against humanity. The writers and creators should be fucking executed and have their bodies hung for society to look at. So I had no expectation going into this thing. House of Dragon, pretty damn fucking good. I'm very excited for Season 2. Sucks to have to wait till 2024 though. Josh says, I'm a Harry Potter fan. I'm a Harry Potter fan too. I'm a late bloomer when it comes to Harry Potter. I didn't grow up. I was around when they came out, but I never watched them. So I didn't grow up with them, but I watched them a few years back, and they're pretty good movies. You know, they're not my Star Wars or anything like that. They don't touch Star Wars for me, but I will say they're probably the most consistent when it comes to these fantasy, like franchises. It's the most consistent quality. Whereas Star Wars has some good movies, but most of it is pretty garbage. I'm very excited for the Harry Potter game. That looks fucking awesome. I think it comes out in February. Hogwarts something. Hogwarts game. Hogwarts Legacy. This shit looks great. You make your own fucking character or whatever. Get sorted into a house, and it's like open world RPG. February 10th. I remember it's supposed to come out like now for the holidays, but it got pushed back. I played a little bit of Cyberpunk 2077. Speaking of a game getting pushed back, and I don't know, man. I was really looking forward to it a lot. I love that whole like Blade Runner type aesthetics, cyberpunky vibes, futuristic, like dystopian shit. But like, hey, get out of my closet. But Cyberpunk was boring when I played it, man. You can see how annoying my cat is over here. That's Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Buff, you want to get out? Yeah, what are you doing? What do you want? You can hear her meowing now. What else? There's definitely other things I've watched or played. What came out this year? Oh yeah, I used to have Xbox One, but I didn't like it. I had the 360. I loved the 360, but I didn't get the one. I converted to PlayStation, and I haven't looked back since. Yeah, I watched the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness movie. Talk about a fucking letdown. Jesus Christ. That wasn't very good. That was, as the kids say, mid. I watched Thor Love and Thunder was below mid. That was garbage. Thor Love and Thunder was fucking garbage. What other movies I watched? Movies back then definitely was a lot better. Shit's trash now, man. He's like, it's all these fucking studios trying to like take over the world. It's Disney. I blame Disney for all this. Disney's just trying to take over the world. They buy all these franchises, make a movie about them, and the movie's always shit. Like Indiana Jones is gonna be a shit. Star Wars movies were shit. Fucking their Marvel movies now are shit. Like that's what they do. They buy these like dead franchises and then just fucking like have sex with their corpse, and we all have to watch it. It's gross. They bait you in by having all the old actors play second fiddle to some fucking new fucking millennial bullshit characters that nobody cares about. Yeah, Back to the Future. They better not remake that one. That's the only one that hasn't been fucking destroyed yet. Fucking ass raped or whatever. Back to the Future is one of the greatest movies of all time. I think Disney's making a fucking Alien series. Like, stop. You guys watched the Predator movie on Hulu? Prey. Yeah, that was mid. It wasn't the worst thing. Yep. Entertainment is not the same. It's all corporate bullshit now, man. The only people that you can depend on to give you something entertaining is Quentin Tarantino. All right. Christopher Nolan, even if I haven't been crazy about his movies recently, he's doing something that he wants to do. It's not some fucking studio bullshit that they're trying to make $1 billion from. Like, you look at fucking Avatar 2 that came out today or tomorrow, depending where you live. Took you 13 years to make a movie about fucking blue people. Yeah, there is a lot more bad CGI films. The CG feels like it's worse than fucking the old CG. Like, I was talking about, I guess nobody watched the Wednesday show, but this chick turns into a werewolf, and I'm like, am I watching the fucking 2008 Twilight? The effects are fucking garbage. It looks like vomit on a screen. The monsters look like vomit. Yeah, man. Everything is just CG bullshit. Like you look at the Marvel movies and the Marvel shows, and they're just like so clearly just in front of a green screen for the whole fucking thing. Um, yeah, Disney's the bad guy here. Disney is the bad guy. As long as they don't because what they do, like I said, they resuscitate and just ass rape a corpse of a franchise, desecrate the corpse, and then they spin their little woke SJW agenda in it, where the men are fucking idiots, the women are fucking amazing and awesome, and don't need men. You have your diverse group of characters where it looks like a fucking college brochure. Like bro, seriously, why is the four friends that hang out, one of them is white, one of them is black, one of them is Asian, one of them is Spanish? What fucking group of friends do you know has all those boxes ticked? You know? It's so stupid. It's so fucking forced. Such bullshit. Like, bro, you don't have to like do this forced fucking inclusion shit. Like, if you want to make a movie about like a fucking, that has a character that's black, awesome. But you don't have to like do it where it's like Indiana Jones is now black. So fucking weird. Such weird fucking times we're living in. Like this, bro. Can you just make the goddamn Blade movie already? But I don't know if you guys heard, but the Blade movie was 90 page. The script was 90 pages, and the main actor Mahershala Ali, who's playing Blade, said there was 2 action scenes and just garbage for the rest of the script. This is how they're making movies now. This is how they're making movies. They're like, oh, we own Blade. Let's resurrect it. We don't care about the script. It's crazy. People, they've gotten to a point where they think that people are just going to go see the movie automatically because it's called something that they know. It's all of this fucking shit of just banking off of nostalgia. Nostalgia has become the worst thing for movies because it's just a way of them making money. It's like, oh, you remember this title, right? Well, this movie is nothing like the movie you remember, but you remember the title, so you're going to come see it anyway. And then we'll force our political agenda bullshit in it. I'm not even one of those guys that cares, like, if something is like fucking like political or whatever like that. I'm not like right wing or left wing. I'm in the middle, but it's gotten to a point where it's just so fucking forced. There was like just a stream of movies and shows where every fucking thing had a Donald Trump character in it, and it's just like, guys, I'm just trying to watch a goddamn fucking movie. Like, I know Trump is an idiot. I don't have to fucking watch it in every fucking movie I watch. They did a remake of The Twilight Zone with Jordan Peele, and they had a goddamn fucking episode where a little kid is made like a little kid becomes the president, and it's basically supposed to be Donald Trump. I'm like, this is The Twilight Zone, man. Can you just give me aliens? UFO story? Sorry, I went on a tangent there. As a guy who's trying to make 2D animations, I refuse to make them look cheap and ugly looking. Yeah, man. You have to do what you want to do, man. That's the main point. Don't sell your soul for anything. Don't sacrifice your art to try to fit somebody else's idea of what it should be. Do what you want to do. And if it's successful, that's awesome. If it's not, you know what? You're still doing something you're passionate about. That's all that matters. Josh says, yeah, I used to watch a lot more films like the Cars and Toy Story films. They're making another Cars film. Are you fucking serious? Jesus Christ. I know they keep on making Toy Story, even though it should have ended at 3. The perfect fucking ending. Toy Story 1, 2, and 3 are like the greatest trilogy of all time. Draven says, I haven't really enjoyed an anime movie since that Spyverse movie. Oh, how do you like the trailer for the new one? I haven't seen the trailer yet. Any of you guys play the Marvel Spider-Man game for PlayStation? I am very much looking forward to the sequel. I believe it comes out next year with Venom. Marvel Spider-Man took a large part of my life when it came out. I could not stop playing that game. And I believe I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same case when the new one comes out. Fall 2023, sick. So, yep, next year. Pretty much exactly next year. They just announced fall 2023 9 hours ago. Cool. Yeah, they're not cheap. The trick is to check out for the sales. Like Black Friday had so many sales that I got a bunch of games. But there's no way I'm paying $70 for a game. I might pay $70 for the Harry Potter one though, because that really does genuinely look awesome. And any Resident Evil game I'll pay full price, but that's about it. Trailer looks pretty rad. I'm excited that Spider-Man 2099 is going to be in it. Yeah, I believe that's Oscar Isaac. Let me see. Is it Oscar Isaac? Or am I getting it wrong? Yep, Oscar Isaac playing Spider-Man 2099. I believe I did think I saw some. Is Marvel's Spider-Man going to be in it in the game? Marvel's Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I haven't played Miles Morales either. I have it. But when it comes to video games, man, it takes a while for me to get to it. But I do have Miles Morales. So I'm excited to check it out. Josh says, I also work in a vinyl music bar, which I've been there for 5 years, so I'm earning lots of money. Hey, man, that's awesome. Vinyl music bar, that sounds fucking cool. What kind of music you like? I'm also a music guy, too, by the way. I love movies. I love shows. Used to love wrestling. Love video games and music. Oh, the Japanese Spider-Man from the 70s. That's fucking awesome, man. Heavy metal, yeah. You have the Judas Priest profile icon, right? British Steel. I'm a metal guy, too. All right, so yeah, we talk about music now. It's not metal, okay? You guys might think it's some like fucking some sus feminine shit, but I went to go see My Chemical Romance in September, and it was fucking amazing show. I wasn't one of those little teen girls that got into them when I was a teen, you know, but I listened to them during quarantine, and actually, you know, I when quarantine happened and I was, you know, just making the unemployment bucks, I started getting into music that I never really checked out, or that just I kind of missed growing up, that I just never really checked out. And I checked. I love the first two Linkin Park albums, but I checked out their whole discography, things like that. So I started going back to some music that I used to listen to, and I realized that there was a lot of good music in the 2000s. You know, it gets very like, you know, it is a part of its time. And it definitely is like a nostalgic thing, and it's like might seem a little dated to other people, but I listened to My Chemical Romance, listened to the whole discography, and it was actually pretty awesome. You know, you have the stereotype where, oh, this is just music for 12-year-old girls, emo girls, but their music is actually pretty goddamn fucking solid. I love it, and their show was amazing. It might be the best show I've ever been to. What else? I have tickets for a Muse concert in March in New York City, Madison Square Garden. Muse was another quarantine band. It was one of those bands that I always heard of. I liked a couple of their songs, but I never did a deep dive. I remember playing Knights of Sidonia and Uprising on Guitar Hero or Rock Band. That was the shit. Love those songs. But I checked out their whole discography. They're not as well, I wouldn't say My Chemical Romance is flawless because their last CD was not great. But Muse, after The Resistance in 2009, really went downhill. But I am excited to go see them live because I hear they're amazing live. And you mentioned Metallica. I did get tickets a couple weeks ago for Metallica. I am seeing Metallica in August, 2 nights. I think it's fucking crazy how they're doing the you buy one ticket and you get 2 nights. That's fucking awesome. I've never done anything like that. I'm so excited for that. It's gonna be awesome. I like the new song Lux Eterna. Not too bad. Not too bad. Metallica. Here's a fun fact. Metallica was my first concert I ever went to. I was I was 13 years old. I went to a Metallica concert at 13 years old. My first concert I ever went to. Unfortunately, it was when they were promoting Saint Anger, which is the worst fucking album of all time. Absolute dog shit. but they were my first concert. And then I saw them again a few years ago at Webster Hall, which is like a very small nightclub gig. And I was front row because my friends worked there. Great show. So this will be either my third or my fourth time. I can't remember if I saw them again in between that. But my favorite Metallica album is Master of Puppets. I mean, absolute fucking flawless album. Master of Puppets with Ride the Lightning a close second. But goddamn, Master of Puppets is Stranger Things came out. That's another thing that I was trying to remember what happened this year. Stranger Things. If anybody still watches that. And of course, Stranger Things made Metallica famous again for all the TikTokers out there. All the Gen Z now knows about Metallica. Fucking hate TikTok, man. Ruin everything. All these goddamn fucking Gen Z kids act like, I just found this song from 30 years ago. I think it's cool. Meanwhile, if I played Metallica back in the day, if I played Metallica like a year ago, right? A year ago for my car, people tell me to turn that shit off. It's garbage, fucking devil music. But Metallica is in Stranger Things, and then it goes on TikTok, and it's fucking awesome. How does that work? Yours is the Black Album? Yeah, I mean, Black Album's up there. There's a few songs where I'm like, on, but that was definitely their last great album. And then after that, it was a little up and down. But yeah, man, there's another band, Ghost. I don't know if you guys heard of Ghost. I love Ghost. That's another quarantine listen for me. I'm super into them. Whenever they announce a show, I'm going to go to it. But they had a video that blew up on TikTok. Nobody knew only rock people knew who Ghost was. All of a sudden, Ghost is in a TikTok video that gets millions and millions of views, and everybody's like using Ghost music now. Everybody's wearing Ghost shirts. I go to the My Chemical Romance concert, and people are wearing fucking Ghost merch. God damn, I hate TikTok. I sound like an old man. I really want to see Ghost live one day. Yeah, me too, man. The second they announce a show, I'm getting those tickets. I hear they are a great live band also. Here's the funny thing. Ghost played live in New York the day after My Chemical Romance did the show that I went to. The My Chem show was on September 11th. It was amazing. And Ghost was the next day, and I really wanted to go, but I couldn't call off for work 2 days in a row because it was on the weekend, and that's my most busy days. So it sucks. I had to miss that show, but I'm kind of glad I did miss the show because the Ghost show for September 12th was literally right after they blew up on TikTok. So I feel like the whole crowd was going to be a bunch of fucking Gen Z fucking blue-haired weirdos acting like they know Ghost because they heard one song on TikTok. So hopefully that shit phases out, and when I go to see Ghost, it's actual fucking fans of the band and not a bunch of fucking Gen Z weirdos watching them. You ever heard of Powerman 5000? Of course. That's When Worlds Collide. Great fucking song. Didn't they do the Dudley Boys song? Back in the day. What was the Dudley Boys song? Bombshell, yeah. Get up, drop the bombshell. I really want to see Metallica live, which they need to play in the UK again, 3 years, yeah. Yeah, man, I'm sure. Are they going to the UK for this tour? Metallica M72 tour. If they're not going to the UK for this tour, I'm sure they will when they're done with the US. Let me see the dates. Oh, yeah, they're not hitting the UK yet. Damn, man. You're going to have to wait because this tour ends September of 2024 in Mexico. That's crazy. And there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. They're only going to 22 locations for this tour. The tour starts April 2023 and it goes to September 2024 with 22 locations. That's crazy. That is like not a lot of locations at all. I wonder if it's because they're getting old. I mean, they're pushing 60, man. By the time the tour is over, they're going to be over 60. So you usually see the way tours are like the Mike Chem show. They would do 2 nights in a row, and then they take a day off, then go somewhere, do 2 nights, take a day off, 2 nights, take a day off, 2 nights, like constantly, like over and over again. Whereas Metallica's tour is so spaced out. I'm gonna assume that's because they're old now. I love Rob Zombie, man. Rob Zombie was one of the first. Hellbilly Deluxe was one of the first albums I ever had, and I remember buying it at, I believe it was Radio Shack. I bought Hellbilly Deluxe, Rob Zombie's first solo album, and I played Medieval. If any of you remember that game for PlayStation 1, and I blasted Hellbilly Deluxe, played Medieval, brand new game, one of the best nights of my life. Hellbilly Deluxe is one of my top 10 albums of all time. I did not know Power Man's singer is Rob Zombie's little brother. That's pretty cool. Oh, well, Rob Zombie had the Monsters movie this year also. And there's another thing that came out this year. I heard it was trash. The trailer was one of the worst things I ever watched. Draven, I got into them after I heard Hunter's Moon. Dude, same. That's so funny. So here's the story. I went to go see Halloween Kills last year when I was on vacation. And Hunter's Moon plays at the end credits of Halloween Kills. And I heard it, and I was like, damn, this song's fucking awesome. This sounds like an 80s song, but I don't know if it's an 80s song. Like, this might be a new song, but it has like such an 80s vibe. And then I saw it was Ghost. And previously I had heard Square Hammer, which is an amazing fucking song, probably my favorite Ghost song. I was like, holy shit, that's Ghost. They have 2 amazing songs. And then after that, I got hooked. And then I binged their whole discography and got ready for their new album, Impera. And yeah, I've been hooked ever since too. That's cool. We got into them about the same time. They are playing Download 2023, which used to be Donington. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't do festivals. Festivals sounds like fucking. I'd rather be in hell than go to a music festival, be around a bunch of sweaty, fucking dirty ass people, just smelling like pot smoking cigarettes the whole time, and fucking Four Loko, wherever the fuck, people like shitting themselves because they're too drunk or high to go to the toilet. Yeah, I'm into either small venues or like a decent size like state arena, like an arena. Metallica's gonna be at a stadium. I'm not crazy about stadiums because it's so big and the acoustics don't really. When it's a stadium like MetLife Stadium, which is where WrestleMania 29 was, which is where Metallica's going to play, it's open. There's no ceiling. It's not enclosed. So the acoustic doesn't all like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like it envelops you or just like all around you like it would when you're inside. So, but I mean, what are you going to do? That's how it is. But yeah, definitely arenas and small venues are my thing. WWF and early WWE got me into rock music. It did for me as well. That was the best era of WWE, WWF, and part of it was because of the music. When they were fucking Attitude Era and they were all fucking like, edgy and shit with the music. I remember they would do like Evanescence, Bring Me to Life was the theme song for 2003 No Way Out. They would have Seether, Saliva, Limp Bizkit. Like that was the shit, man. That shit got you so pumped. When you would watch like a promo video package for a match and they would play that music, you would get so goddamn fucking pumped. I learned so much music from WWE. And also Freddy vs. Jason. Freddy vs. Jason had an amazing fucking soundtrack. Yeah. Yep. Josh, we have bands on a Sunday afternoon at my vinyl music bar, as we are a drinks bar as well. Awesome, man. Yep. It's always great hearing live music. I'm glad it's back after all this fucking COVID shit. Live music, there's literally no other experience like live music. Like going to see the My Chem concert, I remember that for the rest of my life, man. It was just like getting lost in that. And when it's like going when you go see Avengers Endgame and everybody's screaming at the top of their lungs because like all their favorite heroes are there and something you never forget. And that's the vibe going to a show when I was at My Chem. It's just like I don't know how much it was at Barclays Center. What's the Barclays audience capacity? Audience capacity. 17,000. So yeah, about 17,000 people watching My Chem, and all of us, all 17,000 of us with the same vibe and the same energy, just screaming the same lyrics and just like being a part of this together. There's nothing like it. There's really nothing like it. I mean, it's like you could put you know, you could put Hitler and Obama in a room together with live music, and they'll make friends out of it. You know. Not to go on my Kanye or anything, but there's really nothing like live music, man. Don't forget about Creed. Yeah, Creed. What was they would always have on? You could download a LimeWire video where it'd be a tribute to a wrestler's career, and I remember the Shawn Michaels tribute, and it had this, My Sacrifice. That's where I learned about it. I still love that song, no matter how corny it is. When you are with me, I'm free. I'm careless. Great fucking song. Right, Jess, I'm going to go now, but I will watch over your live streams. You're amazing. Thank you so much, Josh, man. Have a good day at work. I'm probably going to wrap this up, too, in a couple minutes. Was it 9:48 right now? At 10 o'clock. We're going to wrap this up at 10 o'clock, okay? 12 minutes. But thank you, man. Thank you, Josh. Definitely check back. I'll definitely keep this. I'll make a post. Keep you guys updated when I'm going to live stream, all right? Thank you for stopping by, though. Thank you. Yeah, My Sacrifice was great. Also, if you guys, Halloween H2O, if any of you guys are horror fans, Halloween H2O had a Creed song at the end of it, too. I believe it was, "What's His Life?" Dude's voice is the best, bro. Halloween H, bro, movies and, oh God, Rock was so great back then, man, because you knew Rock was fucking legit because it was in all the movies, it was in wrestling, it was in commercials. Rock was everywhere, bro. Like you couldn't walk 2 steps without hearing Linkin Park. God damn, man, Rock is dead too. Everything is dead, guys. What's going on with the world? What's going on with the world, man? Scream 3, yes, they even had a Creed poster in Scream 3. I'm pretty sure Creed like must have paid them money to promote them. What song was in Scream 3? Was it What If? Dude, this is my favorite. I think this might be my favorite Creed song. How's it go? Blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry, I have to play the song, guys. I have to. You just took me back with that one. I forgot. Like the melody is so fucking catchy and stupid. I forgot how it goes though. Like some shit like that. What if? Let's jam out. Let's jam out for a couple.
Wendy's new Italian Mods is fried
Let's.
mozzarella, garlic knot bun, marinade. You know what? You're just gonna want to eat it.
Let's get past this. Of course, remember. Can you take me higher? Oh, this is the video. Oh shit! The music video has fucking Duffy in it. The music video is Scream. That is, I did not know that. I didn't know the song was made for Scream. Hell yeah! Yes, bro. Yes. Hell yeah! I don't know the lyrics, but goddamn, bro, that shit is great. What if, man? I'm definitely gonna jam out some music at this stream. I can't find the rhyme and no reason. Yeah, man. It's Christopher Morris, and it said that as a black kid who grew up listening to a lot of rock music, I was considered lame because I didn't listen to like Scrubs, Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, the rest of the major. Yeah, man, it's tough, man. It's tough, like trying not to play with stereotype for people, and that's what. That's why when I talk about TikTok, that's what I mean is like those same people who are now these Gen Z fucking blue alien motherfuckers who are now listening to Metallica and Ghost. If you played them a song a year ago, you would get bullied for it. They'd be like, "What the fuck is this fucking garbage? This isn't fucking Taylor Swift or whatever the fuck. Who's Cardi B? This isn't fucking whoever the fuck is popular right now, Bad Bunny." But now all of a sudden they know Metallica and Ghost. Like, that's the TikTok is gross, man. Like the way it just creates like a whole cult of followers. Like you play a song that in any other setting that those people would hate, but because it's in a fucking TikTok video, they love it. They use it in all their videos. They act like it's literal cultural appropriation, but it doesn't get called cultural appropriation because cultural appropriation only gets used when it's white people appropriating a minority culture. So it's like a white person dressing up Native American, or with like I don't know, like opening up a taco joint or some shit. Like it would be called cultural appropriation, right? But when somebody who bullies somebody for listening to rock music and doesn't like rock music, and all of a sudden because Metallica's in Stranger Things, they now act like they're metal or goth or emo. How is that not cultural appropriation? I will gatekeep the fuck out of my music. I don't care. Because guess what? I went through junior high, I went through high school being a fucking weirdo for the music I listened to. Okay? So you don't get to all of a sudden just listen, just because some shit's popular, act like you were on board the train as long as I was. And then I don't know if you guys saw, but like this is what happens. People on TikTok, they'll get into something, like they got into Metallica, and then they find some like Metallica video where they were being a little controversial, and they'll be like, "Oh, it's time you cancel Metallica." So it's like, go fuck yourself, okay? Seriously, go fuck yourself, you little fucking shit. All right? You don't even know what fucking pronoun you want to use today, and so stop acting like you fucking understand how the world works. Yeah, they're trying to cancel Metallica. I'm sure they try to cancel Ghost too. This is the problem. This is why, as rock fans, it is very important to fucking gatekeep and make sure people who are listening to the music are fucking genuine and not just like, "Oh yeah, come one, come all." No, 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 no. It's not come one, come all, because we had to go through shit listening to what we listened to. All right. Yeah, man. So yeah, they were trying to cancel Metallica all of a sudden out of nowhere because I don't know. There's like some controversial video that probably wasn't controversial, but everything is so fucking sensitive to these fucking kids now. Everything, I'm offended by everything. So it's like, yeah, Metallica's and Stranger Things, we love them, and now it's time to cancel them. That's why, yeah, TikTok's trash. Yeah, man. I still have those rant abilities. I'll tell you that. I still can go into my rants. I'm a passionate person, man. When it comes to the things I like, I'm a passionate person. And I hope that showed in all my old videos on this 10-year anniversary. I believe like next month or something will be the actual 10-year anniversary. But I'm glad. I hope that my passion on those old videos showed. Everything's just shit now, man. Everything is shit. Like, yeah, I was very excited for, a lot of stuff that just comes out. I get excited. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be good. Like the Wednesday show, I thought was good. Star Wars movies. I was like, oh, maybe Disney will do good, and then they just stab you in the back. Game of Thrones. Like I don't know. Everybody loves. I don't know if it's just me. Am I the fucking crazy one or the same one? Everybody loves the Wednesday show. But I just thought the writing was garbage. The Wednesday character the character that they gave her, she was an insufferable garbage human being. I don't know, but then again, like, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to please me, like because I will judge. I will judge shit. I'm not afraid to judge something. I'm not afraid to voice my opinions. I'm not gonna love something just for nostalgic value. Okay, we're past that shit. I've seen these fucking corporations try to use nostalgia as a tool to take money from us. We're past that shit. We're not playing that game anymore. We're done. Everybody else has to stop being done. When it says, "Oh, here's a new thing from the franchise you love," you can't just have like the dollar, like the heart signs in your eyes, all right? Because they just see dollar signs, all right? You have to don't give them the benefit of the doubt. These motherfuckers, they're fucking lizard people, bro. They're leeches. They're fucking leeches, just trying to take your money. You know, they don't do shit with love anymore. Yeah, I'm a hard guy to please. So when I say movie is like mid or trash, like maybe you guys will like it. All right, maybe somebody out here that watches the Wednesday show will like it. I'm just it's hard to I, I judge things. I judge things differently. I have critical eyes. That's what I do. All right. So we're gonna wind this down now. It's been fun. Any last things any of you want to talk about or anything? Just let me know. I'll probably. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat since I didn't eat yet. I'm gonna have dinner. Maybe have some hamburger helper and watch a movie. Now that I'm talking about how garbage movies are. It's been good to get back with a few of you old subs. It's always fun. We had some laughs, I hope. Listened to some music, jammed out some Creed, talked about movies, how they're basically the devil now. Shows, even talked about a little wrestling. Did it all. I watched a fucking Transformers trailer. You got to see my cat. Yeah, as I said, I'm gonna try to do this more consistently. I think live streams are fun. Talking to you guys are fun, especially not to get super deep or anything. It seems like as time goes on, people get more and more introverted, myself included. Technology has kind of just like ruined us in a way that it's put us all in our own shell, and we're afraid to leave our shell. We don't remember how to live life or do things in person as we used to. I definitely recognize it myself. I'm much more of a homebody. I'm much more of an introvert, even though I already was an introvert. But I'm always like, it's always like an anxiety thing of like talking to people in real life, because it's like, there's always just like, I don't know if this, like, is this person judging me? The situation feels weird or something. But it's like, it's good to have people to talk to online like this. So it's good to have somebody to talk to online, and talking to you guys. I don't know if you guys struggle with that shit too, but yep, Draven social media has just made a bunch of echo chambers. That it has. I mean, if anything, the every time there's an election in America, that pretty much just proves that point. It is literally just echo chamber. It's my side is great and the other side is fucking awful. It's turned into that, and yeah, it's turned into people not knowing how to converse or communicate in person as much as they used to, and I am at fault for that too. So yeah, shit could get lonely pretty fucking fast when you don't really know how to go about life how you normally would without technology. And there's something that is important about communication with people. And I think the screens have kind of put a barrier up for that. So if anything at all comes from this, I'm glad that as few of us as there are on this stream right now, that at least we're talking to people, especially during holidays. Some people might not be with loved ones and stuff like that. might not have loved ones. It's good to talk though. Talk about stuff that doesn't really fucking matter, like movies and music and games and shit like that. Stuff where you can just relax and not think about how horrible the fucking world is. It's important. It really is important for your sanity, man. It's important for my sanity too. I get lonely too. Me too, introverted people. Yes, that's what it is. Is like I'll be talking to somebody and it'll seem like we're having a good conversation, but then there's like just like these little like cues or like hints that there's something off about it. And then it's like I'll feel like, I'll be super passionate about something, but they won't return the passion, and it's just like it just feels off. People just don't there's just like a vibe that's off now, man. And it's like, oh well, I feel like a dumbass for like really, trying hard to have that conversation when you couldn't give a fuck about it. It's hard finding people with the same things that you like, especially when the things you like aren't the fucking mainstream garbage bullshit. Like Christopher says with like the music with Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj. It's hard to find when you're different, when you're a little more unique, when you actually have a fucking mind of your own, so you like things because you genuinely like them rather than following a trend. It's hard to find other people like that. So if anything, I'm glad that we have the stream for that, where we can talk to each other about shit that we care about but nobody else cares about. That's what's cool. Mental health is the most fucking important thing. It really is, especially after 2020. Mental health is super important. So I'm glad that we had a chance to do this. I want to do this more. I've had a lot of fun. Again, 10 years goes by so fucking fast. It's crazy. But thank you everybody for the continued support. And this the King of Kings is so wild. Haven't watched one of your vids since I was in middle school. Damn. Yeah, I was in right before I signed off. I keep on trying to sign off. But I believe I was starting college when I was doing the thing. Yeah, it's crazy how time flies. King of Kings, I remember you though. I remember that. I remember you as a sub. I do remember that. Man. Yeah, I'm glad if anybody is late that they had a chance to stop by. Look, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do this, man. We're gonna talk. I'm gonna get on live stream more, and we're just gonna talk and shoot the fucking shit. All right, bitch about a bunch of things. Watch me go on some rants about movies, music, wrestling, whatever. Guys, if you could keep the channel active, whatever. Like post, you can send me some comments, send me some messages. Give me ideas what you want to hear me talk about. Maybe you have a movie you want me to talk about. You want me to watch a movie. You want me to watch a show or something. You want my thoughts on it. Again, I will preface it by saying if it's something you love, that's a movie that you love it, just don't take my opinion to heart because like I said, I judge things differently and I'm a little bit harder to please. So, but don't be afraid if you have a suggestion, suggest it. It's just a movie. It's just a song. If you want to send a song, again, if I don't love it, so what? I'm just, that's what it is. I'm a different person. All right. Send me music suggestions. Send me suggestions for anything. What else you want to see? What else should we do? We could have some cool activities, some events, do some like cool things with these live streams. All right. But again, thank you guys. Stay in touch. Like I said, message me, whatever you want to do. Just let me know. Let me know what you want to see going forward. But 10 years, what a fucking ride, right? What a fucking ride. All right, guys, take care. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. All that fun stuff. And stay safe out there. Peace.